guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemMed. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. I feel like spring is almost here. It's so close and I can't wait. Spring is one of my favorite seasons. So here's the thing. Once Theo started sleeping through the night, I all of a sudden had like 11 to 12 hours that weren't there before. Like they were there, but they weren't guaranteed. And it was also like, well, I better go to bed early because who knows when he's gonna like wake up throughout the night and how long it's gonna take me to get him back down. Now I have all this time to take care of myself, spend time with Michael, wind down, get ready for bed, read a book, and not feel like, well, I gotta get to bed because who knows what's gonna happen tonight. I have this window to get 8 glorious hours of sleep. But here's the thing. I have been sleeping like crap and it's so frustrating. I finally have the time to get a good night of sleep after like a year of not sleeping. If you count not sleeping during pregnancy because you're uncomfortable, you have to pee a bunch and like that whole thing. I finally have the time every night to get sleep and I cannot sleep. It's so frustrating. And like if you've been there, you know, like it's so frustrating to lay there in bed and be so tired, so exhausted, and like all you want to do is sleep and you're just laying there and you can't, and you're tossing, you're turning, and it's the worst. So anyways, once he started sleeping through the night and I'm not sleeping through the night, I realized like I have a lot of work to do to fix my sleeping situation, habits and everything. And like, to be honest, I have like created really bad sleeping habits through the chaos of not sleeping, knowing you're not gonna sleep. So like, does it matter if you wind down for bed? No. Does it matter if you sit there and scroll through your phone? No, because you're probably going to be up in an hour anyways. From my experience, I know like one of the biggest things I can do for myself is focus on like my bedtime habits, my bedtime routine. So things like giving myself time to wind down without technology, turning off the TV, shutting the laptop, not scrolling through my phone, creating a little bit of a bedtime routine. Like we create these bedtime routines to help our children sleep better, but we don't do the same for ourselves, like brushing my teeth, doing skincare, meditating, reading a book, rubbing lotion on my skin, talking to Michael in bed. Another fun thing that I've come to discover is now that Theo is sleep trained and we went through the whole sleep training thing, which it sounds a lot more dramatic when you hear like sleep training. It was literally like 2 nights of him crying for not even that long. But because of not necessarily that, but just him for the past 6 months waking up throughout the night and me waking up to cries, I now wake up to phantom baby cries and screams. And you like jolt out of bed and it's just like this anxiety rush of adrenaline, like, oh my God, my baby's screaming. And then when you look at the monitor and you're like, no, actually, he's still asleep. He's not even moving. And then you go to like roll over and go back to sleep and your body's like, nah, bitch, you up for a while now. It's so frustrating. So there's that. Love that for me. And then a few weeks after we sleep trained him and he was sleeping through the night, he was doing 12 hours. It was glorious. He started waking up again. And I was like, what is going on? That was like super frustrating because we'd already been through the whole, sleep training thing. And he was waking up and I was like, buddy, like, no. You know how to sleep. I know you know how to sleep. I know you know how to sleep. What's going on? I looked back at our sleep training packet program thing we did with taking care of babies and I realized, yes, he needs to go from 3 naps to 2 naps and just have longer awake windows during the day. So once I switched him over to that, he immediately started sleeping through the night again. And he's been kind of sicky lately. We've all had a bit of a cold this past week. So with that, he's just been waking up earlier in the morning. Like sometimes he wakes up and like poops his pants at like 5:45. So that's fun. So anyways, I'm still not sleeping well. I still wake up in the night in a panic thinking he's awake and crying. So I'm waiting to read, aka listen to a book. I love reading books. The only time I really read books is if we're traveling or before bed, but I'm always so tired before bed that I only get a couple pages in. It's called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. And I have about 4 weeks left till I get that one. And I know people say like, once you have kids, you never sleep again. Or if you wanted to sleep, you shouldn't have kids. But like, I get that, I get it. But also like, that cannot be the only way. I'm not just doomed to another like 60 something years of not sleeping, right? No. To be honest, I put this video topic like in my content schedule and I was like, yeah, right. I'll have all the answers by then, and I'll make this nice little clean video about how I fixed my sleep after Theo started sleeping through the night. It'll be great. I can help other people, but to be honest, I'm not there yet. Like, I have made improvements. Just changing my bedtime habits has helped a lot, but it's still not perfect. Obviously, it's gonna take time. I would love to just throw back some NyQuil, pass out for 12 hours straight, but obviously I can't do that. There's a lot of things you can't take when you are breastfeeding, pumping, whatever, like feeding your baby from your boobs, because that goes through the milk, and it can also mess with your milk supply, and just, there's so many things. Like, I just would love one night, just luscious bed, someone else is in charge of him, throw back some NyQuil or some sleeping things and just pass out. But I can't do that, and whatever. One thing I've taken before in the past that I've gotten again for this little period, and I'm gonna take it for like up to a week, it's called Bach Rescue Sleep or something. It's a little yellow package. They have the ones that are like the little liquid tablets. They have a spray, and that's great because they're all like natural herbal things or something like that, but you don't wake up feeling like you've been run over by a bus like you do with like NyQuil or other sleep medications. And I looked up whether it was safe for a baby boy and everything, and it says it is. So I've been taking that, and it's mostly just to like calm you, like the things it says. Let me look it up real quick. So the active ingredients in the Rescue Sleep products: white chestnut to help ease a restless mind, Star of Bethlehem for trauma and shock, clematis, I don't know, for the tendency to pass out and unconsciousness, being far away and not present mentally. I want those things actually now that I'm reading it. Cherry plum, fear of mind giving way, verge of breakdown, anger, impotence for irritability, tension and fidgety, rock rose for frozen terror and panic. So like, it's much more on like the woo-woo side of things, but also I can take it. While I still wake up, I'm not tossing and turning, and it could totally be a placebo effect, but I am okay with that. I don't know if you can hear it, I've had a bit of a cold, we all kind of have, and that doesn't help because when you have like a scratchy, sore throat, I just sleep terribly, and like when you have a lot of drainage, I have to prop myself up more, so that also has been going against me. So I'm hoping once I'm over this cold and back to 100%, that will help my sleep as well. Hello from future editing Victoria. I have had a change since I filmed this video. I think I just filmed it yesterday, but we got in the mail one of those acupressure mats because Michael really wanted it. Our friends were talking about it, and so we're like, what the heck, let's get it. And I used it yesterday a couple of times, and I decided, because one of the things it does is it really relaxes you, it releases endorphins, other benefits it says it has, blah blah blah. Anyways, I decided to use it like right before I went to bed. Like, I used it in bed, and so I laid on it for, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes, and then I went to bed, and I had the best night of sleep that I've had in months, probably since like I was pregnant. And I only woke up once that I can remember to my phone lighting up because someone had texted in the middle of the night. But if it weren't for that, I think I would have slept through the night. So there's that. I'm gonna link it down below because it's literally only $20, and it's like really cool sensation. I don't know if it like works, if the claims are true or anything, but I'm really excited to try that out. And before I like scheduled this video, I just wanted to insert this little aside to update you on that. So while the Rescue Sleep I think helps, this mat really relaxed me before bed. So give it a try if you are struggling. But anyways, let me know down below what tips and tricks you guys have to fixing your sleep. Like, help me out. And don't give me some snarky thing like, you have a baby, you're not gonna sleep. Like, he's sleeping, he's fine, he's great. I want to sleep like him. That's what I have to say. I'm sorry I don't have a this is how I fixed my sleep habits video. In the future, hopefully soon, I will have that for you. But I just want to be open and honest with you, and that's where I'm at. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And if you've made it to this point, you should probably just subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.